Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to you all. Did you all have a good night or having a good night? I went to bed. It was so cold. I put the air conditioning on in my bedroom and then I just fell asleep. So, this is Boxing Day still. If you're new here, the ginger cat going up the tree is Scoots, and Scoots is blind. The black cat coming down the tree is Hair Bear, and she can see. This is Boxing Day. I've come to the conclusion that I'm never going to catch up. I get close, but I'm always behind with the videos. The ginger and white cat is Tiny Tim. He's one of the friends he can see. And the tabby cat at the back there is Tigger. He can see another friend. The black and white one here is Dipper, and Dipper is nearly blind now. And we were all at the far end of the garden, as most of you know about. The cat's favourite, not mine. There was going to be a selection of cats at the back of the garden and at the front as well. There was a lot going on Boxing Day. So if you enjoy the videos today, everyone, and you'd like to know more about my cats, how they live their lives, the blind cats and the seeing cats, how they all are together, what they get up to, it'd be great to have you at the channel. But could you give me a like and a subscribe, and comments and questions as usual. So yeah, we're at the far end of the garden and all of the cats love it down there. The blind cats, the seeing cats. There's a lot for them to do. No one goes down there. There are fallen down walls up there and there's a big olive tree. There's things going on. There's things for them to do. Climb over, climb up, explore. And that's the thing about the cats, whether they are seeing cats, whether they are blind cats, they all love to explore. And it's the same with climbing trees. They all love to climb trees. The blind cats can climb trees just as well as the seeing cats can. The blind cats will run and play in the garden, just like the seeing cats can. Just because they're born without eyes, it does not stop them from being cats or enjoying themselves, just as cats do. Scoots and Ginge have joined the ranks of the Ramblers. I've just now got to figure out how I can get them out safely together. Now this is Mabel, if you don't know. Mabel is best friends with Scoots and Mabel is blind. All of my blind cats mix with my seeing cats. There is no them and us. It's just one big family. If anyone ever tells you that the blind cats can't mix with seeing cats, then they are wrong. I was out this morning and Harry came along, and he didn't walk off. He stayed with me. It was slow going at times, but he stayed with me the whole time. And it was actually Ginger that went up on the top wall. I wasn't worried because Ginger can see. Dipper wasn't around, but Harry had a great time. He went rock climbing. He climbed up to the ridge on his own. It took me a while to get off of the rock face itself and get to him. And when I got up to the ridge, he was there waiting for me. When I got back, Scoots was looking to do something, so I put Harry indoors and I took Scoots back over to the field for a walk around. He loved it. This is Hair Bear trying to climb up my leg. Dipper. Woody. Mabel. See, the blind cats have no problem. They're curious and they are able. They can all climb up. It's an old wall there, or what's left of it, but they can all climb up it. Right. Now, blind cats are perfectly able to work things out for themselves. How to get up, how to get around, how to get back down. You know, I always remember one of the negatives was don't let a cat, or don't put a cat up onto a work surface because it could fall off. But within 1 week of Scoots coming home, he had figured out how he could climb up onto the work surface. And when he'd finished up there or was bored, he jumped off. William did the same. Harry's done the same. Mabel spent the whole time we were in the garden trying to get in the tree. I mean, she got up there, but she didn't actually get in it. And she kept trying and trying. She would go up and the cat was coming down. Again, like climbing trees. They are more than capable of climbing trees. In fact, they are brilliant tree climbers. Do you know, I'm convinced that people, because they are blind, people think that it's just going to be one big pile of accidents with blind cats. If they move off of the floor and up onto anything, it's just going to be accidents, injury, vet, cost, treatment. And I'm not going to tell you that when they go up the tree that they don't fall out, trip over, bash into things, because it happens. But it won't happen all the time. I mean, like there, Mabel collided with the gate. She'd collided with Scoots, then she collided with the gate. And there's no injury. It's a bump. All that they'll do is they will tend to shrug, shake it off and walk away, but they won't forget it. It will be committed to memory, and it will like, I won't do that again. Maybe it hurt. But it's all remembered. I still think that the biggest hurdle that a blind cat has is people, owners, who haven't got the confidence in them that I have now. And think, what if this happens or what if that happens? I mean, I had all of those thoughts. When my first two kittens came home, I couldn't move for what if. What if they climb up on the bed and fall off? What if they climb up onto the sofa and fall off? Well, they did climb up on the bed. And when they wanted to get off the bed, they sort of swung themselves round and came down backwards, using their claws, their front paw claws, as like anchors, really. And they came down slowly. They figured that one out in the first afternoon. I think that was when the doubts started about the narrative that was on the negative narrative that was on Google. When I saw them climbing down from the bed, and then it was don't let them run around the house because they'll run into furniture and walls. But I'm not going to say it didn't happen. It did, but it wasn't the catastrophe that was made out. I mean, 9 times out of 10, when I thought they were going to collide with the wall, they stopped just in front. Was it their whiskers, senses? I don't know. For a while, I was convinced that they could see because, well, I was checking their eyes because I thought they could see the furniture and the walls. I mean, when they got to the furniture and I thought they were going to collide with the sofa, they either stopped and ran round, or more often than not, they climbed up. Using those front paw claws again, they just pulled themselves up the fabric. They got to the top, and it was like, oh, well, this is comfortable. And then I could hear other cats sort of below them. See, the way that Scoots is coming down the tree was the way that they came down the off of my bed, off my mattress. Not like this, coming down backwards. They figure it. What I'm trying to say is they figure things out. They are very intelligent. Because we can see, we think of possibilities that might happen. Well, you've got to get past that and just trust in them. It takes time. It takes time in watching them. Be there for them when they make mistakes, but don't make a fuss of them, because they don't like being made a fuss of either. If there is important things like fun and playing to be had, they would rather be on the floor and doing that, especially if they've got friends. Trust in them and their abilities, everyone, as you all know, because their abilities are amazing. Blind cats just want to be treated as cats. They will overcome their disability and turn that disability into an ability to live a life as a cat. The only thing, as you all know, that they can't do is go out on their own, but for everything else, they can function as cats. And they will learn with their senses and their instincts, they will learn to see with their eyes. But you have got to trust in them. That's what I need to teach people, to learn to trust in them. We'd nearly finished at the end of we had finished at the end of the garden. On the way back, Ninja was down early for his dinner. Harry and Scoots, Mabel. Mabel could hear Ninja up in the tree. Ninja likes being up in the tree and he likes being above. If there's another cat in a tree, he likes being above them, so he can, especially if they're blind, because he can tease them. He likes to sit just above a blind cat and dab them around the ears. Cats know this now, and it doesn't go down well. So Tigger has become great friends with Mabel and Scoots. But then so have the moss kittens. They were all out this morning as well. They didn't stay out for long with us when we were walking, but initially they came out. But they've all now gotten used to each other. They're all friends with each other. So to have, there's one of the moss kittens, Daisy. To have 6 kittens around, it's hectic but great fun. See, Ninja was at a disadvantage here because Daisy was higher than he was. And Daisy isn't one to back down. She's feisty just like her mum. Lovely, but feisty. It's that high ground. They all love to have the high ground. And because Daisy can see, Ninja definitely can't get one up on her. These two do not stop playing. So has anyone got any New Year's resolutions? Lose weight? Hate to tell you, but I'm coming to the end of my New Year's resolution. I had to start it last year. I've been on it for nearly a year, and I've lost 38 kilos. The target is 45, so I've got another 7 to go. It is doable, it is possible. You know, for years, or the last 5 years, I've suffered with terrible headaches, morning, noon and night. Tests, I've had scans, treatments, and it was linked eventually to my weight. I was 125 kilos, way too heavy. And as I've started losing these last kilos, the headaches have stopped. And it's such a relief to wake up of a morning and not have a headache, or go to bed and no headache. Still get small headaches, but nothing compared to what I used to get. So I shall still keep on and get to my target. But nice to know I'm nearly there as well. Hope you've all enjoyed the video, everyone. And as usual, we will all see you again a bit later.